Today is a celebration. A celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, and of family. There could not be a more perfect moment to commemorate the love that Stephen and Katelynn share as we are all here together. Today, this wedding is not just about these two amazing people. It is also about all of you who have supported them along their journey. Stephen and Katelynn, you have planned this day so beautifully, so true to who you are as a couple.
Recently, especially in the last couple of days, when I think about the moment, I could not well believe how fast the time had passed by me. Watching Katelynn grow up has been one of my great privileges. I know it is not easy to become the woman who you are today without making any hard choices and sacrifice. As a proud and protective father, I have always wanted the best for you. But I strongly believe that you have found yourself the life partner to grow with you.
Stephen was born in May 1992, the year of the water monkey. As a newborn, he had impressively big feet. And just to give you a perspective, these were his shoes coming out of the...
I get lost in your light. There's a look in your eyes that I follow for my...
Nicole and Stephen have had the luck to be mostly being raised by their mom, Jackie. Thank you, dear, for your hard work, the patience, the love you gave to those kids. Under your care, you raised these children to be fine adults. Stephen called me one afternoon from Vancouver to tell me that he had a girl he had met. They had talked for hours and were planning a second date. That was the first time we heard Katelyn's name. Katelynn, thank you for being such an important part of Stephen's life, and thank you for joining our family. Jackie and I are so happy for the both of you.
I'd love to welcome everyone who made a long trip or a short trip from China, Ontario, and elsewhere in the world to be here today. I'd also like to honor Katelynn's grandparents who could not be with us today to celebrate in person due to the long travel from China. Bringing together two families, two backgrounds, two sets of friends into a beautiful fusion of new traditions.
While the water flows, you were laying down with your toes exposed.
Stephen, when I'm lost in indecision, your voice brings me back to myself. You are my compass, and falling in love with you has been the most natural thing in my life. I vow to be your first call, whether the news is beautiful or heartbreaking. I vow to build a home with you, not just in a place, but in the life we create. I vow to keep growing with you, to never stop learning how to love you better. I will cherish every moment spent with you and never take any moment for granted. I promise to love you fiercely until we are lights in the sky.
Katelynn, looking forward, I see the beautiful life you'll have built together, full of adventure and growth, But whatever comes our way, I vow to be your partner in all things. I promise to encourage you in your dreams and to make them my own. I promise to face every challenge by your side, knowing that we are stronger together than we ever could be apart. I vow to love you fiercely and faithfully for all the days of my life. Katelynn, I give you this ring as a reminder that I will love, honor, and cherish you in all times and in all places and in all ways forever.
Stephen, I give you this ring as a reminder that I will love, honor, and cherish you in all times, in all places, and in all ways forever. You look so handsome. I love you. I love you too. Aw, Stephen, you look so good.
So do you.
Stephen, before meeting you, I used to wonder who my future husband would be. I would find myself imagining where he might be and what he might be doing in the very same moment. Then, with a swipe, you came into my life and everything changed.
Standing here with you today, I can't help but think back to our first date in Vancouver, a date that almost didn't happen. I had scheduled it 2 days in advance so that, in my mind, it was set in stone. I would later learn that in your mind, my failure to confirm our date the night before meant it was canceled. To be fair, you had very little free time back then, and you were understandably quick to repurpose the afternoon that you had free to make some returns at the mall.
Meeting you for the first time felt like basking in the warmth of sunlight. You were instantly familiar, as if my mind had already known that it was you all along. I couldn't tell you what exactly we talked about on our first date, only that we lost ourselves in conversation for over 6 hours. We took our first of many walks along the Vancouver seawall. We shared the first of many coffees and gelato scoops. Maybe we both knew it at the time, but that was the start to our forever.
You were able to readjust your plans to meet me, and you showed up. I had no idea how much of an impact that one text would have on my life.
I admire your passion for life, your curiosity, and the way you light up when you share things you love. Whether it's new scientific or pharmaceutical developments, teaching me squash, taking me cross-country skiing, getting me onto a mountain bike, or patiently explaining how to properly pronounce Drosophila.
From the very beginning, you saw something in me. On our second date, you looked at me as if you'd been waiting for me your whole life. You have continued to share that look with me, even at times when I felt like I hadn't deserved it. Seeing that look on your face is always the best part of my day. And while I may never fully understand what it is you see in me, I vow to spend my life being the man worthy of it. I vow to always see you in return, to see your strength when you feel weak, to see your goodness when you're in doubt. Because you, Katelynn, are the person I've been waiting for my whole life.
I will always hold your hand through every challenge and every unforgettable adventure, and to make sure that everything we do together feels like home.
And you know me just as well. To be known by you so completely is the greatest privilege of my life. And it is why I'm so proud to stand with you today and every day as your husband.
Loving you has made me a better person. Being with you feels like the most natural thing in the world. I don't know what the future holds, but I know the best and worst of life will be okay because I have you.
I vow to always stand with you as your biggest fan and as your staunchest defender, and I promise to never stop learning you.
Stephen and Katelynn, you came here today to affirm your love for one another and formally acknowledge that your lives are meant to be shared as one, that you are stronger together than you are apart, and that for all your days yet to come, you wish to share together all of life's joys and challenges, committed to one another. It is now my immense pleasure to pronounce you as husband and wife. May your first act as a married couple be one of love. You may now kiss each other for the first time as husband and wife.
Nothing lasts forever. 'Cause time doesn't wait for no one. Let's dance to the stormy weather. Baby, that's part of the fun. Just take it as it comes. I've been left empty-handed and I've taken love for granted. Who knows, I might do it again.
I want to thank everyone for making the trip out to beautiful Pemberton. I know some of you guys came from across the country, some from the States and also some from overseas, so I know that means a lot to Stephen and Katelynn.
More than I bargained for.
I'm so glad she had found someone who brings out her silly side, who can somehow convince her to go mountain biking, and who takes us out on bug expeditions, where we hunt down cool insects, armed with a 5,000-watt flashbulb, a camera, and a dream. You're truly the best friend, life partner, and loving husband that Katelynn deserves, and I'm so glad that she'll be able to go through life with you by her side. A love as genuine as Katelynn's and Stephen's is one that pushes me to be better, and one that I hopefully one day will find for myself.
Watching the two of them together, it's clear how perfectly they fit. They lift each other up, support each other, and push each other to be better. Which makes sense, because when they first met, Katelynn was studying to become a surgeon, and Steve was doing his fly things towards his PhD in molecular biology and biochemistry. Now they're both doctors. However, one's just a little bit more specialized than the other and can save your life. You've both already mastered the hard stuff, so here's to figuring out the rest and building a life together. Cheers, guys.
Even attending her first dance. I'd like to invite anyone that came here with a special person tonight. This first song is for you.
But most of all, thank you to everybody, all of our friends, all of our family, all of our friends, your family that we can choose. We invited everybody here because you've made a positive impact on our lives, and we feel like you have enriched our lives immensely. And we're just so thankful you can make it out here.